Division involves finding the number of equal groups into which a particular number can be divided. This can be achieved both with and without a remainder or leftover. Dividing 20 apples amongst 5 people or 10,000 between 3 bank accounts are examples of when division can be used. Multiplication and division are reverse operations, and this is shown in this simple example. 7 times 3 equals 21, so 21 divided by 3 equals 7, or 21 divided by 7 equals 3. The number of equal sized groups formed from the division operation is called the quotient. The total being divided is called the dividend, and the size of the equal groups is called the divisor. Any amount remaining after division into equal sized groups is called the remainder. The short division algorithm involves first dividing into the digit with the highest place value, and then carrying any remainder to the next digit, working from left to right. Knowing your multiplication tables off by heart, 63 divided by 9 is the same as asking, how many times can I multiply 9 to make 63? To become a master in this, try questions 4 to 16 and for extension 17 to 23. Okay, so we're looking at division, and division, it's really important that we understand some of these terms. I'm not going to go through the laws that it gives us here and the key ideas, and I'm not going to go through the mental strategies that you can use, but those two things are definitely very, very important. And if you're not that great at division, it's really worth having a read. Probably the best way that you can learn division is just by learning your times tables. You'll find it will help you a lot. Up here we have some terms that are really important because you will be tested on these. So the number of equal groups formed from the division operation is called the quotient. Okay, so that means that here the answer right there is the quotient. So in this case it was 2 and remainder 1. The total being divided is the dividend. Okay, so in this case here, in this one it's 7, and the size of the equal groups it's being divided into is called the divisor. Okay, so in this case 3 is the divisor, 2 and remainder 1 is the quotient, and 7 is the dividend. Really, really important to remember those terms coming up to your test. So let's have a look at a couple of the questions. Alright, so here we've got question 4, and let's just start off with 4a. Use your knowledge of multiplications tables to find the quotient. That highlighted didn't really work there. So 28 divided by 7. Okay, if we have a look at the page here, look, I can easily do this. I can set out the algorithm, okay, and I can put 28 in there, and I can put 7 there, and I can work my way through it. But really, we should know from our times tables how many times 7 goes in to 28. Alright, 7, 14, 21, 28. So our answer there really should just look like this. We should write down 4a, and the answer obviously is 4. Okay, so with all of question 4, we're just using our multiplications times tables to know this. With f, 7 goes into 63 9 times, because 7 goes into 70 10 times, so 1 less than that is 63. Write the answers to these divisions, which involves zeros and ones. Okay, a lot of people can get confused with these. Okay, so 26 divided by 1, how many times does 26 go into groups of 1? It goes in 26 times. Alright, 0 divided by 7, alright, is 0. You can't divide 0 by 7. Question 8. Use the short division algorithm to find the quotient and the remainder. Alright, so we're going to have a look here at question 8, and we're going to have a look at C, which is 139 divided by 2. Okay, so there's our question. So we look at the first number and then we work towards the right. So 2 goes into 1 0 times, so we put a 0 up there. But 2 goes into 13, okay, how many times does 2 go into 13? It goes into 13 6 times, and it has 1 left over. Now with this remainder, we just put it next to the next number, okay, which in this case gives us 19. So the 9 turns into 19. So 2 goes into 19, well it nearly goes in 10 times, but not quite. It goes in 9, and we have a remainder. So I can just put an R, and 2 goes into 19, well it takes up 18, alright, so we have 1 left over. Alright, so 69 remainder 1. If we have a look at another one, maybe one that's a little bit longer, alright, F, let's have a look at F. So 8F is 3 with our algorithm. Alright, very good. Just going to make that a little bit smaller so we can see it a bit clearer. So 3 goes into 6 twice. Alright, so that's even, so we don't have any leftovers. 3 goes into 1 0 times, but there is this 1 left over, so we're going to move it over here to make it 10. Okay, 3 goes into 10 3 times, once again with 1 left over. 3 goes into 10 another 3 times, once again with 1 left over. And then 3 goes into 11 another 3 times, and in this case we have a remainder of 2. Okay. So once you practice that algorithm, it becomes quite easy and it's very effective, particularly when you're working with single digits. Okay, question 11. Let's have a look at a problem-solving question. So, Spring Fresh Company sells mineral water in packs of 6 bottles. How many packs are there in a truck containing 744 bottles? So all we need to do for this is question 11, is do another division. Okay, we have 744 bottles on a truck, and they're all in packs of 6. So let's find out how many packs there are. 6 goes into 7 once, with 1 left over. 6 goes into 14 twice, with 2 left over. Put our 2 there. And 6 goes into 24 4 times. So once again, it's problem solving, so make sure you answer it correctly, and you would write there are 124 packs of water on the truck. All right, and that wraps this chapter up. Good luck.